Alright, back we go.
Thank you, Founder.
Thank you, Founder. Alright. Go see what's up with Martha.
I'm glad Martha's safe. Both for her sake and the town's.
Is he drinking a coffee?
This place wouldn't be
Oh
the
no, it's a
same without
bandage
her.
or something. It's like, are you alright?
They called him
Oh, I gotta have my Joe.
Killed my bearer. I demand recompense.
Go do the work yourself.
We'll return to the hideaway as soon as we've finished our ministrations.
Hello, Martha.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands.
No, it's the
Cole said you
Imperials.
cast their remains. That was good of you.
Fucking
It
Imperials.
should have been me.
And
This was all my
Annabella.
fault.
No.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumours started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to
So
a
it's not-
fugitive bearer.
Like,
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these
why
black
is Clive
shields
out
are
of focus
doing
here?
is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Who cares what if it makes sense or
And
not?
picking
Let's
what
just go
goes
kill
on
her.
in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones.
So all these people are living great,
Those
happy lives,
Imperials
right?
think
Where
they can
nothing
come in
is
here
wrong
again
ever, right?
and threaten
Correct.
my people. They're in for a rude awakening.
That's why they're all sitting around blaming
before I
themselves
forget,
and crying.
he stole
and,
us from
well, they're not
Otterlander
actually
just
crying,
before
but
you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
I mean, as long as
We
more
can
black
stay longer
shields
if you wish.
don't show
No
up.
need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend
Oh,
me
yeah,
a
you
pair
do
of
that
them
when you're happy?
strapping young curse breakers.
Oh, Martha's like, give me some of them curse breakers. My notoriety is starting to go up. All right, return to the hideaway. Oh no, wait, we have a side quest. Can't be leaving side quests behind.
Try not to move.
Oi!
What's up, man?
You handy with that sword of yours?
No, I carry it around
Course
for
you
fun.
Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos.
Chocobos.
You heard me right. Wild birds?
Yeah, I know what they are.
Big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever
Whiteheart?
did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
This I want to see.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were, too.
I'll bet it's
And
Ambrosia.
now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on, then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
Yes, I'll help a flock of chocobos.
All right.
There's a good lad.
There's
Where
a
can I
good
find
one.
these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels
Over
were
yonder,
driving
that's
the poor
helpful.
things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart
So
and her
playing
flock,
this
you hear
game
me?
now, I want like
There
a
ain't a pluckier bird in all the world.
city simulator,
She's a hero to us
quote
locals.
unquote, but where I
Don't
can make
worry.
medieval stuff, and so
You'll
make
know her
ridiculous
when you see her,
castles
right
and
enough.
a small
I'm sure I
town in the
will.
middle of a wetland on a
Good luck
mesa.
to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
I like this area a lot more when it's not foggy. Right? Wouldn't that be fun? Like, I don't want any fighting. I don't want to worry about politics and all that. I just want to be able to, like, kind of similar to SimCity. Like, maybe a little bit within what you're building, but overall, like, just so you can have, like, a castle and a couple outlying towns. And maybe, like, a fortress that protects
Whiteheart. That's quite a name for a chocobo.
the castle at, like, a pass or something. We're gonna go save some chocobos. Oh, I see a white feather.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
There were other
Sneaky,
white.
brave birds.
There were. Your dad rode a white chocobo, unless
Looks like
maybe
they
that
went
was
that way.
Ambrosia as well. White chocobo pinion. Find the hunted chocobo. I'm actually glad there's quest markers for this one. Get over here. Oh, I missed. I love that ability. Where I just turn into like basically Johnny Storm and run through everybody.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
They sure aren't. Oh, I see a bunch of bandits. I got a couple of birds cornered. Oh, they're not showing us the left eye.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Wait, did Jill not
Because
come
she's
with
something
me?
of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Do you really think
Alright
you're gonna
then.
take me?
But don't
Alright,
say
I
didn't
saw at
warn
least
you.
one caster, so we gotta deal 2 casters. Alright, there's one down. Okay, Jill's here. Ah! Haha, you missed. Oh, actually, I want to try something. Hold on. Do this, then lunge. New enemies approach. That's rude. Oh dear, that is a large person. Whoops. Wrong button. Okay, that didn't work out. Nope.
Nice try.
Ouch. The huntsman, huh? Whoops. Haha.
Nice try.
That should kill him. Nice. Oof. Thank you for the claps. That was a large hammer too. Hello.
You're safe now.
Is it Ambrosia?
White Heart, I presume.
Yeah.
Do you know her, boy?
Well, she only has one eye. That's gotta be
That
Ambrosia.
scar. It couldn't be.
I wonder how it got its saddle off. Aww, we found our big chicken.
It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over?
It's over. Lots of dead
Thought I
people
come
all
see how
around.
you were getting on.
We were getting on.
Well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would.
You knew I would.
And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
It's a small
Thankfully
flock.
they did. And not only that.
I found my childhood friend. Chicken friend. She said Clive should kill them in-game for a second time for good measure.
Well,
I could do that, I
I'll
think.
be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself.
Thank you, Rowan.
Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
Ambrosia agrees.
Bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
It's not important. Don't worry about it,
Oh,
Rowan.
no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who
You love their
are.
wiggle.
You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
What about her flock? I guess we could use a couple chocobos, honestly.
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Would make
Is that
traveling
it? You want to come with me?
amazing. They understand English.
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
Okay, why? You better have some cool, Oh, he must have saddles. Eat. Ambrosia has an eye patch.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart.
Oh,
I'll be
Whiteheart.
sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her.
Okay. I'm not gonna
Hear
worry.
that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now.
Thanks, I guess. Ambrosia's like, alright, cool, but I didn't know you were in charge of me.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
Stop thinking about it, Rowan.
That's
Don't
it.
worry about it.
When those chocobos swarmed
Oh,
my
okay,
car
that
on
was
the
him.
road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
I mean,
Must have
he
been, eh?
has a giant scar that
That'll
would have
be
been
the
a bearer
excitement getting
tattoo.
to me, silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. And yeah,
I was dressed differently
Just be on
then
my way.
too, so
good luck to the both of you.
guess that works out.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
Okay. Wonder. The White-Winged Wonder. Ambrosia's Tack. A bespoke saddle and blinders worn by Clive's childhood choco Ambrosia. Ambrosia. Displayed in Clive's chambers. Nice. Chocobo unlocked. Okay, what does that mean? Here we go. After 18 long years, Clive has finally been reunited with his faithful steed. Hold R3 while in the summoted field Ambrosia, and X to mount the chocobo. Well, of course we gotta try this out right now. Hello. When you ride alone. Does Jill not get a... Oh, she does. And then if there's anybody else in our party, the third one will probably show up. Can we... Oh. So if I hold R2...
Faster.
Oh. Like, I want something in between. Yeah, that. We get to ride the chocobo. Oh, right. No, we can't. Okay. Oh, when you get on the chocobo... Oh, no. The enemies are still there. Nice. Alright. We'll get off for
You
now.
deserve a rest.
Bye. Have fun. Beat up all the bandits you come across. Alright, let's... Actually, I don't need to... Nope, wrong button. We can just go right back here now. To the hideaway. Back down the elevator, thanks. Caulk and ball. That's funny.
Finish with that lot.
There's really, I just noticed it's called caulk and ball.
Well, did you find me some wax?
Find is one way of putting it.
Give him that ish.
Ugh. Reeks like a chocobo's arse. Oh, I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as he stays above the waves.
Argo. So your boat has a name. I didn't know.
Well, now you know.
Yeah. Same as me old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail
That's
another
nice.
day.
level up. Nice. Badge of Might increases attack by 12. What accessories do I have on right now? Alright, I want to change... change this one to this. Oh, I wanted to check my accessories. Let's see. So I have defense by 10, Scarlet Cyclone damage by 8%, and Wicked Wheel damage. Well, I took off Wicked Wheel, so that can come off. Cool down by 3 seconds or increase my attack by 12. Ignition. Just increase attack by 12. Oh, we'll have a... Oh, okay. Okay. No, I wanted to do... Oh, I have so many points. Alright, let's do... Why can't... Can I do this one? But do I have to... Would I have to replace one of these other ones? Summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies caught within its flame, while also partially restoring Clive's HP. I keep hitting the wrong button. I would have to change it. What is this one? Summon a storm of fireballs that circle about Clive, damaging nearby targets, while also absorbing damage. That's kind of cool. But I also like this one. Alright. Go talk to Gav. And then we have a bunch of reading to do.
Gav should be back by now.
Okay, thanks. No, I don't need to talk to the bard.
Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Thank you for the lurk,
Where's
Era.
my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Oh,
So,
hello.
You remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head?
That's an awesome-ass crystal.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first.
No, I missed it. Damn it.
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist.
It's true, that was.
And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek.
Oh,
Lined
good.
up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking
Cool.
to starve the Imperials into submission.
Good times.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming.
Aw.
It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
Let's go.
Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia.
Uh-huh.
Drake's Spine in Waloed.
Sure.
And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Lord Byron Rossfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rossfield.
You're just putting it together, Gav?
You're a Rossfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune.
Fortune.
Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
What are we doing? What's happening? Oh, that's gonna be the bounties. Nectar. Otto's counter is now open. New facilities. The following hideaway facilities are now available: Alliant Reports, the Patron's Whisper, and the Hunt Board. All three are located near Otto and the Mess. Nectar runs the Hunt Board? That's great. Alright, let's see.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Hawk's Cry Cliff, I won't be doing that. Hi, Maeve.
What can I get you, Sid?
We'll chat with Maeve.
How am I getting on? About as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stonehair, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though.
She's right there. Okay.
Oh, keep your mug handy.
Thanks. Do I need... I need some potions. Hello.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Coin purse weighing you down?
A little bit. These are so expensive. Alright, I have most of them. Oh no, I don't. I thought I had this one. Oh, I bet I didn't buy it because I wasn't using Rook's Gambit. Excuse
Come
me.
again.
No,
Or
I wanted
don't.
items.
And what can I do for you?
Items.
You might find a
Potions.
better price than that.
2 high potions.
Better I'll be here.
Mixers are so expensive.
Finished, are you?
Yes.
I think it's
Oh,
all right.
what's up, Goots?
Those men didn't hurt Martha, did they?
Not really. A little bit, but not too bad.
What do you need? What do you want?
Flame tongue, storm cry.
Anything else?
No, I'm good. Wait, where are Clive's? Where's Clive's? Clive's chambers, that's what it... Okay, so I have the Oath, Ambrosia's Tack. A saddle and blinders crafted specifically for Clive's childhood chocobo, Ambrosia. Even after being separated from her master, the noble steed served the people of Rosaria in his stead, protecting the defenseless from the merciless, just as a good shield should. Ambrosia's so good. Okay, let's go see what this side quest is. I want to do everything I can before I go reading, because I'm probably going to be reading for a while. It's all the way back here. Are you guys just building more stuff? I mean, I guess if there's space to build stuff, build stuff. Oh, are they going to build like farm? Are they going to start farming their own shit? Yeah. Yeah, that's literally how plants work.
Won't be long now, Martel.
Cormac.
See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
This is a different botanist.
Yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Is that a
Martel's
fermenter?
pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off.
Little apple tree.
I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
Yeah, but one apple isn't gonna feed the whole hideaway.
Harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Sure, why not?
It'll be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martel apples, they're called, in honor of her memory.
Nice.
You hear that, Martel? Today's finally the day.
Cormac, are you talking to someone who's not there? Basket. Oh, it's just a key item. Alright, so I have to leave to do that. I don't know that I want to do that right now. They really set up a whole lot of places. Foundations of Valistane botany, marble tendrils. After exercising from the trunk, dry for 3 to 5 turns of the sun until brittle to the touch. Grind in mortar and add to warm coral milk to remedy gout, melancholy, and moon sickness. Caution recommended when harvesting, as the host may grow disquieted. Did you just catch that this cute tree quest was still centered around a dead person? I don't know. What are you talking about? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not.
How much water can a flower drink?
A lot. It's more like the person that started the tree, or the process of getting to the tree where they could eat fruits from it. Amateur Twitcher?
Chocobo, chocobo, why can't you fly? What good are your wings if you can't reach the sky? Flap harder, says bluebird, flap harder, says crow. Flap
I wonder if
harder,
Twitcher has a different meaning.
the oven you go!
You're gonna cook the bird? I mean, yeah. Alright, so take that, so Torgal. Can I get it? No, I can't like get down on the floor. Look at the best boy. All right. Okay, that's got to be Hawk's Cry Cliff. So this is just somewhere else here. Okay. I don't actually have to go anywhere else on the map.
There's trouble in Rosaria.
There's trouble everywhere.
That room's as ragged as
Fabian.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here. Courtesy of Martel.
Martel. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect the trees when Titan attacked? Wait.
These aren't those apples, are they?
They are.
Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so. Thank you, Sid.
I'll thank Martel and Cormac, and all the other botanists. See, that's perfect. That brings me right here where all this new stuff is. Oh, I have to deliver it to more than one. Alright, cool.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
How many apples do I have to deliver? Just leave them there. Anybody can have one.
Please take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since.
Before Titan?
Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things. He'd nab them right from the branch, made Martel livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you?
No. Yes.
Hang on. These aren't Martels, are they?
They sure are.
I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Do I have to go all the way back there now?
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
Absolutely.
That was the last of the apples.
In a little
head
bit.
to the backyard and pass along everyone's
First
regards.
Breaker's a badass name. Yeah, it is.
Planning a journey?
Hi, Desiree.
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
What about you?
Words are immortal.
They live on in others, and if the words are your own, so too will you. Do you know who told me that? It was Yara, in our last lesson before Titan came, or Jara, probably Yara. It stayed with me ever since his passing and inspired me to become what I am today. I wonder if she was one of the kids or people learning in the one room. I imagine we survivors all have a story like that of someone who remains with us even though they're gone.
Business is busy.
On top of my regular duties here at the Whisper, Otto has piled countless other tasks from transcribing and sorting Stola's reports to penning needful missives. Not that I'm complaining, mind, I enjoy writing. I have ever since I learned my letters from Yara back at the old hideaway. I won't claim to have been his best student, though. That honor goes to Shirley.
Still.
I think that Yara would be proud of me, too, were he with us today.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations available. Talk of the Tea House. I'll take it.
You earned this.
Oh, and you get a whole bunch of
I
shit.
have that one. You do. You earned this.
That's kind of cool. Berserker ring.
luck out there, Sid.
Thanks. What's up, Nectar? Clive, there you are, Kupo. I've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Nectar?
The matter is this, Kupo.
The hunt board? It's where the Cursebreakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Of course not, Kupo. I knew that already. Come on, Clive. Nectar's not dumb. And that's why I need your help. As I need not remind you, I am the mightiest of all Moogles. No fiend of the forest or ghoul of the greensword can measure up to Nectar the Bold, Kupo. I won't allow it. Just in case it disappeared before I could read all of it. So I need you to slay them all, Kupo.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Cursebreakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
We can try. Oh, thank you, Kupo. It's so good to have found someone who understands me, Kupo. I'll stay here then and keep an eye on all the billets and get posted on the board. So if there's anything you need to know, Kupo, I'm your Moogle. Did I ever tell you about the time I visited the Great Continent, Kupo?
I don't think so.
Of course I didn't, because I've never been, Kupo. Look at these wings. They look like the sort that might carry a Moogle across countless leagues of open sea. They call me Nectar the Bold, not Nectar the Stupid, Kupo. It's precisely what you see before you, Kupo. The Cursebreakers note down the details of any particular dangerous monsters they hear about or encounter in the course of their duties, Kupo, and post the billets here, so that any stout soul who wishes to do the realm service might set out to slaughter an ungodly horror or two, which is where you come in, Kupo. As for me, I have the most important duty of all, painting a big red cross over each and every one you cut down, Kupo, so everyone can sleep at night knowing that the realm is a safer place. Did you see that the Cursebreakers give every billet a rank of riskiness, Kupo? From this thing could kill you with a single swipe to a 7-nation army couldn't scratch this thing's skin. But I'm sure you'll be fine, Kupo. Well, not sure, but that's one risk I'm willing to take. What? Why didn't it get a check mark? Anyway. The hunt board. Reports of fiends terrorizing the countryside are posted on the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious marks. So I took care of the Airman. The Angel of Death. Trader coming by the way of Caer Norvent met with a troop of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. Though the Cursebreakers saw nothing untoward on their own journey through their pass, the sound of cackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up a brisk pace. Belphegor? So East Pool and Caer Norvent. Okay, well, not right now, not today. What's up, Vivian?
Ah, my favorite pupil. Allow me to educate you. I have the details here.
Alright, March of the Black Shields. Following Empress Annabella's orders, the Black Shields of Rosario expand their persecution of bearers in the Imperial Province. The first mass culling of bearers and those deemed overly sympathetic to their plight turns the streets of Rosalith red before spreading to every corner of the old duchy. Fucking Annabella can get wrecked. Oh, okay, I see.
Here you are.
The Siege of the Strait. The Dalmec siege of the Crystalline Dominion reaches an impasse, with the Republican and Imperial forces holding their ground on opposite sides of the strait, with all the eyes of the twins fixed on the Dominion, the time is ripe for other actors to make their move. Huh. I see. What does Walud have to say about this, the Strait of Altha? Villainous Tour, the bread basket, interesting. Karen Vent, Northreach, O'More, Northreach. Huh,
The state
okay.
of the realm is ever changing, Clive.
Thanks, Vivian. Yes, Moogle.
Them old apples were enough to curdle your guts. But these beauties are as sweet as you like.
I'll have to pay the boys down in the backyard a visit to tell them thanks.
You should do that, but not before I do it.
That room's as ragged as...
Alright, I will go talk to Cormac, and then I'm going to get to the reading. The reading.
Think it's alright to touch him?
Yes, you can pet Torgal. He'll let you know if he doesn't like it.
It's not
The Cursebreakers send their thanks. And their compliments.
It's true, they're really
They were
enjoying
clearly
the
very
apples.
fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years.
They sure did.
I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you.
I mean, you kept the tree alive.
You're
That's
kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for.
I mean, it's one tree. It can only produce so many fruit
They
at a time.
like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Yes. Plant a whole orchard down here. Quest complete. Martel apples. A basket of slightly stunted, somewhat sweet apples grown in the blighted earth thanks to the dedication and perseverance of one woman, Martel. May she rest in peace. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick. Martel. Oh. We did meet Martel. Okay. It's the lady we saved at the vineyard a while back. So we're back up here, but I saw... Where did these steps go? Not these steps. I know where these go. Where do these
Did you
go?
come through the forge today?
What's all the way back here? The atrium.
And you say Sid built this place?
Well, one can't really build what's been lying around for several thousand years. But it was his idea we claim it for our own.
That's right. Sid did that. Hi, I'm Sid. Anyway, wonder when this is gonna unlock. Wait, I can go up? What's up here? This place is huge. What is this?
I was down in the backyard earlier, and I
A
tried
well,
some of the new
sort of?
crop of apples. Never tasted anything like it.
I hear the apples are really good. Chicken coop. We have more chickens. We don't just have 2 chickens. We got like 5 or 6.
Go on.
Suspicious character.
What's the matter, Sid? You look as pale as the day your predecessor slung you in the cell next to mine.
Oh, okay.
Not about to have another fit, are you? Of course you aren't. You're a changed man now. We both are.
Are you? I wonder what's gonna be down here. It's just more tables and some sleeping room, somewhere to sleep. Hello.
They say removing a brand is almost as painful as getting one.
Now I'm over here. Wait, where does this go? Oh, is this Taria?
Once
Okay.
the Dalmecs have laid siege to the Dominion, very little will be leaving Twinside, including the many medicines distilled there.
It's the infirmary. Okay. Cool.
So Martha's all right.
Martha? Martha? How did he say it?
Room's as ragged as
Goat. Oh, where is Goat? Speaking of, reading table, wall of memories. Thousand tomes, yeah. Shop, black hammer. Hunt. Oh, it's over there. Alright, let me go back to my chambers. Doesn't look like there's anything new on the Alliant report, so that's fine.
Think it's alright to touch him?
I don't know, you go first. Martell apples. Somewhat stunted, somewhat sweet apple grown from the blighted earth. I already read that, so. Clive got this view. Wait, where does this go? Clive has a balcony? That's as far forward as I can go. Alright, let's go back in here. Let's see what this is. A bird by any other name. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person. For every day we spend together, it feels like we must suffer another 2 apart. I am gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia. Or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing the exact same thing. Defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Jill. Aw, they write each other letters. Okay, now I really am gonna go see what Tomes has for me.
used to live in the sky.
Where did they get their fish?
My knowledge is yours. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
I mean, I have to tell you some stuff first. Okay.
What subject shall we consider today?
Ambrosia. Oh, Nectar goes there. Clive's personal steed. After losing her master at Phoenix Gate, Ambrosia found a new flock and led them in defending honest merchants from beasts and bandits, earning herself the love of the locals and the name Whiteheart. Indeed, it was one local's insistence that she be defended in turn that led to her happy reunion with Clive. Aww. Nectar! The Hideaway's resident Moogle, whom Cid found trapped between fallen ruins and brought back to his dead land home. While all others hear its words as naught but a succession of adorable Koopa-like cries, Clive is somehow able to make sense of them, learning that the creature professes to be a mighty hero who would see the terrible fiends that plague the realm laid low, for which purpose it persists in drawing Clive's attention to the hunt board. Scribe and secretary for the Hideaway, Desiree is also entrusted with keeping all donations to the cause from Clive's allies and patrons. Though she could neither read nor write when first she came to the Hideaway, Desiree labored night and day to learn her letters, and now the quill is never far from her hand. Her ever-cheerful demeanor is a bright light to those who make their homes atop the blackened mare. Maeve, landlady of the Tub and Crown, the Hideaway's much-loved alehouse. Though she was born in Rosaria, her enslavement as a bearer saw her transported to Sambrec to work its wheat fields. However, when the farmer was unhappy with the harvest and thought to make an example of her for her fellow slaves, the Cursebreakers stepped in to instead teach him the error of his ways. Damn, he got rocked. Second in command of the Cursebreakers, who assists with the coordination of their troops' bearer liberating activities under supervision of his captain Doris, formerly a slave for the First of the Republic, before being freed and taken in by those he now calls his brothers and sisters in arms. Martel, a young bearer who assisted Behumel in his research into growing crops in the blighted soil of Cid's Hideaway. Alas, she was gravely wounded during Kupka's attack on their home. Though she was able to escape the wreckage with some of the saplings that were the fruit of their labors, she succumbed soon after. The trees were replanted in Clive's new hideaway, and the apples they bore named Martel in her memory. Oh, so there's more than just the one tree. Byron Rossfield, younger brother of the late Archduke Elwyn and warden of Port Isolde, a thriving trading port in the south of Rosaria. Byron inherited a small fortune from his noble family, which he built into a large one by virtue of his mercantile wiles and adventurous spirit. There is not a trading house nor a tap house in Valisthea and beyond that does not have a tale to tell of Lord Byron Rossfield. We might meet him soon. Okay, that's it for people. Lay of the Land. The Cursebreakers. A unit drawn from those of fighting age and martial training among the residents of the Hideaway, who conduct operations to liberate bearers from slavery. Beginning as a loose collection of like-minded individuals in Cid's Hideaway, who choose to rid themselves of their bearer brands that they might serve the cause out in the field, the Order has greatly expanded both its ranks and its operations since the move to Benamir, all under Otto's watchful eye. The Seven High Houses, the highest noble houses of Old Rosario, of which House Rossfield is the first and foremost. They have their roots in the ruling dynasties of the small independent nations that were united upon the founding of the duchy. The houses had a prominent voice in ducal politics, but this was silenced when the region fell to the empire and Empress Annabella took Rosaria's reigns. Port Isolde, a port city situated on the southwestern coast of the imperial province of Rosaria. Only Rosalith rivals it for size, and in the glory days of Archduke Elwyn's reign, its streets bustled with traders from across Valisthea. Sadly, those days are long since gone, and Sambrecci's occupation has seen everything. From marketplaces to military installations subverted to the will of the Empire. I thought there was a period, not a comma. The Black Shields, an order of knights instituted by Empress Annabella in one of her first acts as vicereine of the newly established imperial province of Rosaria. They are tasked with purging the impurities from the province, which in practice primarily involves slaying bearers upon the slightest pretext. Drake's Fang. One of Valisthea's 5 remaining mother crystals, located in the Dalmekian Republic. Unlike its sisters, who jet from the earth to tower above the landscape, Drake's Fang is completely enclosed within the vast hollow of an ageless mountain, its citrine fingers reaching inward to the barrow's heart. Excavation of these crystals has over centuries showered the Dalmekians with substantial fortune, and as such is seen as a symbol of the nation's prosperity. Drake's Spine, a mother crystal situated in Stoneher, capital of the kingdom of Waloed. Its sheer walls strikingly similar to the towering cliffs that line the coasts of Ash. The interior can only be gained by means of a solitary stone span that stretches from the heart of the city proper. Being the last remaining mother crystal on Ash, the crystals harvested from its surface are a vital lifeline for the Walooder people, but even then their number is far from enough to sate the kingdom's appetite, thus forcing her king to seek sources elsewhere. A conflict fought between the Holy Empire of Sanbreque and the Republic of Dalmekia in the year 878, largely concerning control of the crystalline dominion. The Dominion had previously been the subject of a non-aggression pact between the Valisthean nations, but in 873 the Empire claimed Twinside for its new capital, an act which eventually spurred the Dalmeks into military action. Drake's Tail, a mother crystal located in the crystalline dominion. Pidge, hello. How are you? It is one of only 5 remaining in Valisthea and is the largest of its kind. Silhouetted by the setting sun, the islands of the Dominion spread out before it. The tail is truly a wonder to behold. Okay, that's everything in here. Let's see. There's going to be a couple things in here. The Cullings. After being made vicereine of the newly annexed Rosarian territory, the Empress Annabella quietly established a host of imperial soldiers, the Black Shields, to maintain order. Though branded as keepers of the peace, their true purpose is to carry out what has come to be known as cullings, or brutal massacres of provincial bearers and those who show them sympathy. The killing is swift and indiscriminate, with the Shields dispatched serving as judge, jury, and executioner. The chaos left in their wake is usually enough to deliver entire settlements to ruin. You've not seen the feminine version of Viceroy before? Well, now you have. Vicereine. We are learning. The Warden of Thunder, whose power most lately awakened within Sidolphus Telemann, dominance of the icon most often emerge among descendants of the Motes of Thunder, a tribe who once dwelled in the lands of Central Ash, lands that the kingdom of Waloed now lays claim to, mayhap in part to the tribe's comparatively advanced learning. Ramu is associated with wisdom and judgment to this day. Typhoon. Seemingly drawn to the destruction of the heart of Drake's head, Ultima emerged from a Terran reality wearing the skin of Typhoon, a withered and wizened colossus, and drew Clive into a space between worlds wherein the ethereal entity might test his worth as a vessel. Okay. Minotaurs, towering beastmen that combine the heads of oxen with bodies eerily human. Minotaurs are abnormally aggressive, a trait that suggests that little man remains within the beast. and roam the grassy meadows of Rosaria, doling out violence seemingly indiscriminately with their crude yet massive clubs. Despite the obvious danger, however, hunters still actively seek out these menaces for their lustrous manes, which often command exorbitant prices at market. Did I skip Mysteries of the Realm? I didn't mean to. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do this first. Well, if notorious marks will afield on their expeditionary excursions, the Cursebreakers will oft learn of creatures or somewhat unsurprisingly humans that, for reasons varying from the loss of natural habitat or the lack of food to overexposure to ether, have begun to exhibit uncharacteristically violent behavior. I can't wait till we hunt a human that is overcome with ether. Due to the threat they pose to the realm and her peaceable inhabitants, these terrors are deemed notorious marks and a bounty placed on their heads. Okay, that's it here. Now I can go here. Vampire thorns. While most flora is thought of as stationary, roots binding them to the soil upon which their matron's seed first fell, there are some species which have an uncanny capacity for locomotion. Species such as Northern Storm's vampire thorn. Instead of drawing nutriment from the earth, these pitcher-like plants hide themselves in the undergrowth where they wait for prey to happily stumble by, at which time they rush out, emitting a foul cloud of mind-numbing pollen and vicious sap to disorient the victim while they strike and strangulate it with a pair of frightening long vines. That is scary as hell. The foul cocktail of bile and partially digested prey that accumulates within these giant carnivorous plants' bellies make their breath so spectacularly rancid that it can be used as a weapon to repel would-be attackers. Morbals favor more humid climates such as those found on the volcanic isles of the Iron Kingdom. However, the spread of the blight has driven the mobile flora to cooler areas such as the swamps of Rosaria. Hornets. Most commonly found in the woodlands of Rosaria and western Sambrec, hornets are oft mistaken for birds due to their prodigious size. This mistake, however, can prove deadly, for the overgrown insects are extremely territorial and highly aggressive. And will attack aught that might venture near their hive, using stingers laden with a poison potent enough to subdue creatures as large as a wyvern. Hornets, asshole insects that provide no pollination to plant species, only some overall benefit when they prey on more annoying species to incubate their eggs, and their offspring consume the pest from the inside out. Yeah. Black widows. Unlike many arachnids which use gossamer webbing to ensnare their victims, black widows prefer instead to cling silently to trees and cliffs and await the passing of an animal below, at which time they leap down and assault their prey with hooked limb and caustic spit. They prefer dark, cool environments, as such are rarely seen in Valisthea's southern deserts. Megalo crabs. Making a habit of waters both fresh and brackish, these goodly crustaceans spend most of their time buried in the mud, where they warm their sanguine humors as they wait for a potential meal to wander by. Since the time of the founder, the peoples of Rosaria have hunted megalo crab for its sweet, succulent, fresh, and creamy tomali, the species having long been known amongst the small folk as fire crab, for the bright red color and phoenix-like patterns which emerge on the shells after boiling. Cray claws. That's a big tail. I wanna cook that tail and just slather it in butter. I bet it tastes great. Found mostly in and around the lakes and rivers of Sambrec and Rosaria, these deadly predators are equipped with scissor-like pincers with which to dismember and eviscerate their prey. If that were not enough, these creatures take in water from their habitat to create highly corrosive juices in their bellies, which they then spit out onto their victim's flesh to soften it, making it easier to consume. Some of these animals are just scary as hell. Opportunistic avians, vultures, like many other predatory birds, prefer to stealthily swoop down on foes from above and skewer them with their razor-sharp beaks. Though they are thought to primarily feed on carrion, traveling in large flocks in search of the dead and dying, it It is not uncommon for vultures to attack living prey when times are lean. If you happen to hear their eerily human-like caws, skyworks, and warbles, it is best to find cover and quickly. Only eat lobster, scorpion tail, not belly. Yeah. Wolves, individually lacking in both strength and speed to subdue prey of any considerable size. Wolves will instead hunt in packs, communicating amongst one another as men might, so as to overwhelm their victims. And while forever wary of other creatures, some breeds have been found to be more willing to form bonds with humankind, and thus can be found everywhere from traveling menageries to elite infantry units in the Imperial Army. Following rumors of children being mauled by wolves, the duchy ordered a mass culling of the beasts, which saw their numbers in Rosaria reduced to almost none. I forgot that happened. Panthers. Archetypal predators known best for their brilliant spotted coats and proclivity to lives of solitude. As is the case with most felines, the animals are severely strong-willed, and efforts by the Republican Army to harness their inborn speed and ferocity for use on the battlefield has been met with varying degrees of success. Bighorns. Found to graze primarily in the emerald meadows of Rosaria or the windswept savannas of Dhalmekia, bighorns are easily recognized by the eponymous growths, the length of which can often exceed several score hands, that jut sideways from their crowns. These horns, as well as their hard-wearing hides, are prized throughout Valisthea, can be bought and sold at marketplaces all over the realm. Caution, however, is recommended when hunting these creatures, as they are highly territorial and will charge relentlessly at anything that might stray into their line of sight. Adamantoises. Enormous creatures with 9 impermeable and oddly fertile shells that play host to divers flora that provide... Is that supposed to be diverse flora? Did they miss an E? To be fair, if that's like the only spelling error in all the stuff they have written in this game, that's actually really impressive. Shells that play host to diverse flora that provide the painfully conspicuous reptiles with much needed camouflage in the bogs and fens they call their homes. At a glance, these lumbering giants may not appear much of a threat, but at the first sign of danger, they will retract their heads and limbs and whip themselves into frenetic spins that have been known to flatten entire homes. Lesser dragons known for their nimbleness and flight. Those specimens of the Sambrekoi subspecies, known more commonly as the worm, or are somewhat easily tamed and as such widely employed in battle by the Imperial legions. Avises, middling dragons whose membranous wings are attached to their forelegs rather than their torsos, and end in hook-like talons used to rip apart the flesh of their prey. Their abundance in northwestern Storm eventually resulted in mass domestication by the Imperial Legion, which alongside the spreading of the Blight drove remaining populations south into the deserts of Dhalmekia, where they now struggle for supremacy with existing species. Fafnir of the North, an ancient dragon adapted exclusively for life on the ground, and as such is encased in a thick bony armor. Though its kin once claimed dominion over the northern territories, the spread of the Blight inevitably forced this once gentle giant south in search of prey. Bombs. Floating masses of self-contained flame found across storm and ash, these creatures lack the flesh with which we associate with typical fauna, leading scholars of the natural world to posit that they are not descended of any beast, but rather ungodly creations of the fallen. By suppressing their internal furnaces, bombs can allow their bodies to cool and harden until appearing not more than simple stones unworthy of remark. It is in this form that they hunt their prey, waiting until an unfortunate soul has stumbled upon their place of rest, before rising from the ground to spew forth fiery gouts of death. Oddly, should the prey fight back, the bomb will not flee, but rather combust spontaneously, sacrificing its own life to save the flock. Airmen. With their single unblinking eye, these winged horrors ever scan the horizon, seeking their next victims, using their singular ability to bend the very air around themselves and leap across great distances to take prey unawares. Those few who manage to survive this preliminary assault, however, are soon faced with a second horror, a crippling curse whispered from the lips of an abysmal maw, leaving them with but moments to lament their fates. Iron Giants. Oversized suits of armor animated by lost fallen magics. Deceptively swift despite their size, they wield both sword and shield skillfully and effectively, while their otherworldly plate, which surrounds their vulnerable cores, provide them with a nigh impenetrable defense. Okay. I'm all caught up on reading. Now when I come back, it's just new stuff.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Cool. When can I go downstairs?
Where did they get the fish? They
I don't know.
ain't flying fish, silly.
Nope. Oh, there isn't a downstairs here. But there is. I want to go down there. Why can't I go down there? I don't know why I came all the way down here just to use the map. From these heathered highlands, one might catch a glimpse of Rosalith Castle and everything else in between. Neat. Does this count as a bauble? Sure. Southern Rosaria. Hi, Flying. How are you?
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
What's up, buddy? Doing okay, just working? I'm alright.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past.
Well, that's fine.
If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Did I get him? Nice. Okay. I think I'm done taking photos for now. Just kidding. How could I not take this photo? With both of them looking at Torgal.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends?
There's the castle.
Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We'll visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Nope. No, they're dead. There were chocos up here, but I don't really want to fight them. Just want to see what else. Oh, there is an item here, though. Wow. Oh, there's a big old wall down there. Oh, there's so many chocobos. I don't want a shot of Clive. Oh wait, so is that port is old? Huh. Or is that... Quite confused now. I'll figure it out in a minute. What do I want to take a photo of? Yeah, probably that. Chocobos in the foreground. Nice. Let's go see if we can get this item without setting off the chocobos. Hi. I don't want to fight you. Okay, bye. Oh, now he can jump really high.
All right.
Nope, that missed. Gotta be faster if you want those kills, Jill. So we gotta go over there. Alright, let's go over here first. Because that's where we're supposed to go. Huh. Hello.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
True.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
There's nothing wrong with being loyalists.
Look.
Oh, some black shields, huh?
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You should have our full cooperation.
No, I'm gonna beat up that dude.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
Let's go find out.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller?
Youth.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
Earlier? It happened like 2 minutes ago.
Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered.
Nice.
The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open.
Who do we think it is?
The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Who do we think it is?
You have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could
Let's
take
stick
on
our
the
nose in
Empire.
their business? Exactly. That's the plan. Hello. Oh, you have a puppy.
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men.
Why is
Though
it so
back then,
dark?
He wouldn't have needed to.
Chocobo looked like a troublemaker. True. Doesn't look that dark on my screen. Why does it look so dark on the stream preview?
We're going hunting for outlaws.
Oh, that's a merchant. Nice. I don't think I need anything,
You're a
but
long way from home, aren't you?
definitely don't need that. $20,000. I could buy this one, but I have no money.
You won't be disappointed.
Oh, I have a little bit of money.
Keep to the roads now.
It's fine. That's okay.
Run along now, before one of the boys starts thinking you're something you're not.
I am. Well, no, I'm not something I'm not. I want them to think I'm something that... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Goblin coin. A youth. Whoops, don't jump, talk.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The black shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you?
I did.
At least I think there was a black shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
You have now.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harbouring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned him in and become a black shield myself.
But also don't do
You
that.
don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I mean, we did murder a few
but we need to find out.
black shields, so possibly.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers
I like, yeah.
who were here
It's a
earlier.
tiny little village. I think they're
telling
pretty. They
strangers a
know
thing.
who lives there and who doesn't.
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you.
Oh, okay.
You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master.
You're not
Its
wrong.
demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone.
That's the kind of
Some might
life
call
you
it
want.
submission.
Okie dokie,
If it will
mayor.
spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit.
What if I did
This
something about the
village
Viceroy?
will not become another East Pole.
Then we shall be on our way.
Bye.
These people live with a
Whoops.
knife to their
I didn't want their
throats.
backs. That's
In
what
the
they should
mistaken
say.
belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
'Cause she won't.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are,
Stay out of our business,
the
okay?
Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
A new friend.
Perhaps.
We're searching for a new friend. Shallop Rock. I might have missed some items, but that's alright.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Is this the way the Black Shields went? 'Cause we should fight them again. Oh, hello. They're just fallen enemies out here now?
Ever since the Apodatory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
Whoops, I keep forgetting I changed that. I mean, it's fine.
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
What's your idea, Clive? You can tell us. Wait, did I miss anything? Did he just roll? What's up here? Is that where we came from? That might be where we came from. No, why are there so many paths? Also, I should probably go look and see what's going on down here. Just to check. Just in case I missed a strong box. I feel like that's one of those things that's also going to be a trophy, is finding all the strong boxes. See, I missed one in the village. Why is that one so nice? I mean, good for whoever owns that. No, I'm not going to talk to him. He's already said he doesn't want us around, so I have nothing else to say to him. So I need to go down here. Oh yeah, I wanted to look at the map for a second. So if we can see Rosalith there, that means that is Port Isolde. So that means when we were here, the one picture I took is Port Isolde, not Rosalith. That's interesting. See, there's an item I missed. What? Who's trying to fight me? I don't want to fight them.
Nice try.
Sorry.
It's over.
I feel bad about fighting those chocobos. Well, wonder what's gonna happen down there. 'Cause that is a big space. Oh, Black Shields, hello. Hi. I don't think I got everybody. No. He's stuck on the rock. Where's the, no, I don't want that one. Who's casting out here? Good job, everybody.
Time to fight.
Ah, I was too far away. Yeah, come over here. The music started to stop, but then didn't. Gloom Widow. That was neat. Okay, there we go. So we could go there, but then there's also all this to explore. Why would they do this to me? Have two separate ways to go that lead to the same place. Strongbox. And a dragon to fight. got a parry. Nice. Ah! Oh, it's still staggered. Ah.
Nice try. To me, boy.
Whoops, too slow. Ah, damn.
I needed that.
Damn it.
There's a good boy.
Ah, too far away.
Come on. Nice try. This won't be easy.
Why is the music quiet there? Why did its HP come back? What the fuck? Why does that keep happening? Ah!
Too slow. Nice try.
Ow.
Too slow. Nice try.
Ah!
Give me thunder!
Why does that keep happening? It's very annoying. I'm not fighting it anymore. Like, why is there restrictions on how far I can move away from the bat? Like, hi, fellas. Like, I can understand with some of the bigger enemies and are you going?
Clive.
Alright, how do I get up? Okay, so there's gonna be something down here, and then I'll go explore the other area. It is really dumb, like the whole area. I should be able to use the whole area for the fight, for any fight.
Blood, Clive.
That's not where I was.
And still wet.
Ooh. That's a lot of blood. So you're supposed to go up and over. That's alright.
You were told to stay in your homes.
Funny thing is, I don't listen to stuff like that. Okay, we got
You
one
know
caster.
who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Absolutely.
Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
Okay.
To
We'll see
dwell
who's
in darkness,
interrogating who
that
in
we
a
may
minute.
purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Where's the... Nope, nope. This one.
Help me, boy.
Ah.
That's better.
Hi everyone. Alright, let's see, what do we got? No, come on. Cool way to finish. Can't stay in our home if we don't have one. Exactly.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Odil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
No, we're gonna go explore a little bit first. Plus, I might need to go see the merchant for a potion refill here because the worm kept doing stupid shit. Ah! We'll get there, yeah. Doesn't seem like there's a huge rush. Alright, so we got everything over here. Let's go back up this way. Oh, more black shields. I mean, I'm not really hurt.
Nice try.
Ah! gonna kill him with magic. Ah, I messed that up. Why isn't it doing the... Who's left? Aerial shift strike. Nice. Okay, we got everything from the battle. It's really dark here. Wish it was a little brighter. Oh, hello. Okay, so now there's so many ways to go. All right, let's see what's over here. Too many ways to go. I don't like it. I could miss something. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything there. No, there's a bigger area over here. Oh, hello. More black shields. Uh-huh. Too easy. What's up, Torgal? What are you barking about? Maybe not too easy. I hate that dragon. Me and that specific dragon are mortal enemies. Thought that was supposed to restore my HP. Hold on, I'll have to check that in a second. Ah, shit, bombs. Ow. Adding the dragon to the list. Stupid bomb self-destructing. Hope everybody's okay. Oh, what is this? That's a new treasure chest. That's cool. I should have taken a picture before I opened it. Oh, it restores HP that can be restored. I see. So you should wait so you have have more of that secondary bar before you use it. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, I think I explored everything. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Actually, what did I get from that? I don't even remember what it was. Bird braid something. These key items? These are just regular items. Oh, is this where the Phoenix Pinion will be? Not Phoenix, Chocobo Pinion. Where's the Chocobo Pinion? That's all the stuff I have. So what did I just get? Ambrosia's tack, Martell apples, Ambrosia's pinion. Oh, it changed to that. Okay. Necessary for summoning Clive's steed. Okay, that makes sense. Gear. Oh. Aha, Bull's Horn Break. That's what it was. Increases lunge damage by 5%. It's kind of cool. Alright, we need... Alright, let's see what the mayor has to say now.
Look around you. We cannot afford to lose any more than we already have. Please, leave us be.
Okay, but I'm gonna buy some stuff for your merchant first. Or at least
I ain't got much, but
this
what's
traveling
mine is
merchant.
yours for a price.
Well, then it's not really... Never mind.
Much obliged. There you are.
Which way's faster, do we think? It's probably about the same. I have to refight all those enemies. Enemies, if I could talk. Oh, I could get... I could do it this way. Hi!
Faster!
Faster. Are we gonna make it through the pass here? Just enough room for a chocobo. This is nice. So this song that plays here, that played in that little clearing, it was very soft. Not the ominous song that's playing right now. Actually, I want to go back and listen to it. It reminds me of one of the areas of 13. Let me see if I can find this song again. Like has a light piano melody to it. Where did it go? Yeah, this. Sounds a lot like a song from 13. And now the ominous oh is probably too loud over it. Anyway. Just that one ominous note. Probably can't bring Ambrosia onto... Wait. Oh. Okay, apparently we can just jump down. Will Ambrosia walk on here? Nice.
Thanks, girl.
Thanks, Ambrosia. Bye-bye, chocobos. They are gone. They just disappear. I think you should have to hold X and R2 for the bigger doors, not just X then R2. What's... Oh boy.
Find something, boy. Death.
They must have killed a lot of people in here.
Oh, found her.
Yikes. Huh. At least... So when are we gonna go take care of Annabella?
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
Yeah, go away, vultures and crows.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
Do we think Annabella can fight?
We should go.
Yes.
Or do you think she has some big, like,
We
lackey?
can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
True. Real quick. So Port Isolde is gonna be like down here somewhere. Alright, let's see what's going on around here. Can I go in this? Can we go in houses yet? No. Let me go into houses and loot. I like that you can get all the way over to the docks. Anything on this dock? Nope. Anything in there? No. Nope. Make for Port Isolde. Go away. Just bodies laying everywhere. Piles or pools of blood and streaks. That's what a lovely place. What a lovely place. What's going on back there? Hello? Alright, let's go up
We're
the
approaching
hill.
Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Probably not. What's this? This is part of the bridge. That's a sweet ass bridge. Ten bloody hides. Oh, hello. There are people here.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, you didn't hear anything.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you?
I did.
Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day.
Well, they're dead now.
Next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
That's because the ravens are eating good.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
We won't survive another night.
Oh, where am I to go?
How am I to sell my wares if they won't let us into the capital?